Hello, today we are going to learn literary criticism, types and function of criticism. Literary criticism is the practice of judging and commenting on the qualities and characters of literary works, and it is process of criticism. A person may use literary theory and support the judging and commenting on the literary works. In general means fault finding. However, literary criticism is related to literature. Even literary criticism is defined by different critics. In the simply speaking, literary criticism is the evaluation of literature. In other words, it is expressing favorable and unfavorable judgment on literature. In this sense, literary criticism is defined as book written on books. For example, Shakespeare Hamlet is a work of literature, but other book written on the various aspects of drama by various critics are the works of criticism. In the definition can be explained as detailed in the literary criticism is the practice of judging and commenting on the qualities and characters of literary works. Literary criticism is a method of filtering a story, message or theme via a specific point of view or frame of reference. It is a criticism of methoding and the filtering a stories of messages. There are various types of literary criticism. But we will studying there five closely types of literary criticism. First of all, the formalist criticism. Second is feminist reader response criticism. Typical default criticism, Marxist criticism, and there are various types of criticism. But these are the very important types of criticism. Formalist criticism. Formalist criticism is the criticism upon the formalist. It means that there are use of criticism in these types of work. These are the formalist. Formalist it means the formalism, and this is the formalist criticism. Second type is the feminist criticism. Feminist criticism is the feminism. It means related to the female works about the critics. It is called as the feminist criticism. Next criticism is the reader response. It means the work should be the reader response is useful of the critics, and reader response theory is the criticism theory. It is very important theory, and this is the types of reader response criticism. Next is the archetypical and mythological criticism. It is a criticism has become popular in the recent times. It's just that the criticism examines literature with the hope of discovering the existence of mythological pattern. Miss Weston is the chief practitioner of this criticism. It is called as the pathological criticism. It is also called as the mythological criticism. Then next is the Marxist criticism. It is based on the teachings of Karl Marx and Engels, and it is makes the writer and reproduce reality accurately. They ask the writer to use his art for preaching socially, and uh, Cordwell and Lucas are the chief supporter of this type of criticism. It means Marxist criticism. There are some many other criticism types of criticism. There is a textual criticism. This types of criticism is the study of the writer's sources and establishment of text. It is a bring response closer and what was written, explains the obscurities and of the text. Scholarship is its condition, and George and Pollard of best textual criticism. The next is the psychological criticism. Psychological criticism is a analysis process in the mind of the poet while he is writing a poem. This is because we should know how the poem has come into existence. It helps the critic to study an inner life or of the writer and the study his work of with response to it. An example for is the Staley had many unhappy love affairs, so their study helps us to study his love poems properly. There should be the Shelley is the best example of psychological criticism. Historical criticism, it is what had happened in the past life. This is called as the historical criticism. What had happened and what is happened. What had happened in the past situation, it criticism is based on the assumption, and assumption is that the true appreciation of literature is possibly only when we keep in mind and tradition in which it was written. It also assumes that the works of art are historical objects. A writer is influenced by his age. The chief merit of this type of criticism is that the observes and provides perfect evaluation of the works of art. For example, Dr. Johnson and David Dietrich are the chief practitioners of this criticism. Next is the comparative criticism. Comparative criticism is the compared with the other work of art, the same types. It may be in the language, any language. For example, instance, Homer's Iliad can be compared with the Mahabharatas by Vyas. This criticism is popularized by Matthew Arnold. Comparative criticism is the compare two literary works. It means two most important or most famous work compared to each other. Then judicial criticism, it is the work about the judges works of art in the light of a set of rules and convention of art. Such rules are taken from ancient Greek and Latin masters like Aristotle. If the work of found if the work is found follow the rules, it is good, otherwise worthless. Dr. Johnson is the exponent of this type of criticism. Then is a descriptive criticism. Descriptive criticism is the youngest child of Mopus, who is called the god of criticism. It is dearest of the above mentioned three main types of criticism. It is the art of analyzing a work of art. It is based on the analysis and appreciation individual literary work. It is a main concern is to analysis literary work for a reader's enjoyment. The chief exponent of this criticism are the work can be always is confirmed by a reader. Chief exponent this criticism is the great poet who have analyzed their own words to explain their methods. There are also the next type of criticism is the theoretical criticism. This type is also known as aesthetic criticism. It is concerned with the principles of beauty and works of art. It deals with literary criticism. For example, Dryden, Sidney, and Coleridge. These are the famous practitioners or critics in this type of criticism. Legislative criticism. It is having the power to make laws. It means legislative criticism. Earliest, sorry. It includes book of rhetoric and lays down rules for the guidance of writers, teachers them how to write well. It assumes that the critic is a law given. The writer is asked to put the rules into practice. This type was practiced by the Elizabethans except Sydney. These are the all types of criticism. Next is the uh, Why is the literary criticism important? There are some importance of criticism. Readers, literary criticism, readers produce different, often contradictory approaches, and in this ways, advance deepen argument. Literary criticism contributes to leader and developing new perspective and formulating their ideas on literary text. Through literary criticism, there are humanity critique our culture, evaluate our actions, simply increase our appreciation and enjoyment of both the literary work and life itself. Thank you so much.